My name is Priscilla, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the importance of going to the dentist every 6 months. How we related periodontal disease to oral health care. Periodontal disease, of course, being gum disease, which many of you know. You should visit the dentist twice a year, every 6 months. Why? Because it's preventative maintenance, so the dentist will catch any cavities that start, any gum disease that's starting, any issues that can relate into bigger issues later. The reason is because the mouth is a gateway to your body. So what goes in the mouth is going to eventually affect your whole body. Research has shown that periodontal disease has been associated with heart disease, meaning that if the bacteria inside your mouth will go into your bloodstream, causing blood clots, which will cause heart attacks. You want to prevent that. How do we prevent that? By visiting the dentist every 6 months. So you visit the dentist every 6 months to go for your normal cleaning. Depending on the severity of the cleaning, you'll have your deep cleaning, which is a very thorough, and it's divided into 4 appointments because each appointment takes an hour long to get done. You have your just normal hygiene appointment, which is 60 minutes. 60 minutes. No anesthesia is needed. No real deep scaling. For that type of cleaning. So why is it important to make sure that we maintain our teeth? Because we don't have to end up in dentures later. Big myth. Just because you get older doesn't mean that you end up in dentures. You can keep your teeth as long as you live. You want to keep your teeth, especially your molars. I know everybody thinks, okay, it's just back teeth, let's take it out and I have 32 other teeth or 31 other teeth, right? Wrong. You want to keep your teeth because your front teeth are all your cosmetic teeth, and you don't chew like a rabbit, so you don't chew with your front teeth. You have to chew with your back teeth. The importance of keeping all of your teeth is because we want to make sure that we have all of our teeth to floss, right? Flossing, of course, is very important. Do you mop and then sweep the floor? No, you sweep and then mop the floor. So think of flossing just in that way. So if you floss first and then you brush your teeth, you have a nice thorough cleaning, everything, all the bacteria that's sitting in your teeth throughout the day comes out. You don't have to floss twice a day. You can floss once a day. Doesn't matter. As long as you do it, you don't have to floss all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. So it's really important to floss, then brush. At least if you're going to floss once a day, do it at nighttime. That way you don't have any meals throughout the whole night, right? And in the morning, you can go ahead and brush again and then floss again at night. So it's really important to floss, because if you don't floss, then you start to grow bacteria and your gums begin to get inflamed, red, irritated, they'll bleed. A lot of people think that because they don't floss because they bleed. Well, if you floss, the bleeding stops, okay? So don't think that just because you floss, you bleed, you're gonna stop doing it. No, you gotta keep doing it, okay? Flossing will toughen up the tissue. I guarantee you in 1 week, if you floss religiously every day, the bleeding will stop, okay? So you want to floss because it'll help tighten up those tissues, help keep them nice and tight. You want to make sure that they're nice and healthy. You'll see that a lot of people have red irritated gums. And the minute that you brush, they start bleeding. That's because you have a lot of bacteria that's up there, and it is not healthy. The gums don't like it. They want you to, asking for help. Okay, so floss, brush, and that way you can keep all your teeth. What about gum chewing? A lot of people chew gum. That's okay. Sodas. How do we prevent cavities? No dark sodas. Nothing that contains phosphoric acid. So you want to stick to like Sprite, 7-Up. That is okay to drink. No Coke, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. Anything that is dark in color, because phosphoric acid is in the soda. So how do you, a lot of people will use Coke to clean battery terminals. They'll use Coke to clean their toilet bowls. So if they're using Coke to do those things, what is it doing to you and your teeth? Okay? You don't want to ruin your teeth. You only get one set, so you want to keep them. Wisdom teeth don't need to be in the mouth. A lot of people have wisdom teeth. Some people don't. It's okay if you don't. They're just there to take up space. No, they don't make you smarter. They are... The reason wisdom teeth came along is because back in like the 1800s, when cavemen once ruled the earth, they had big jaws, they needed the extra teeth to chew and tear into the meat. Well, as we evolved and utensils came into place, we decided to, our jaws got smaller. So then there's no more room for wisdom teeth, because now instead of biting into meat, we're using utensils, forks and knives to cut into them. Now, another thing is, why did the people back then in the 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s not have as many cavities? Because they didn't have as much junk food then, right? There was no cookies, no soda, no candy. So all this evolution has brought us to where we are now, and so dental decay has been on the rise, okay? From small kids to adults. Really important, take your kids to the dentist as soon as they get their first set of teeth, or because you want to make sure that they start getting used to going to the dentist, right? We want to make sure that they don't have a bad experience. How many of you are scared of going to the dentist? Why? There's no reason to be scared to go to the dentist. You just go and get your cleaning done and you're out of there. You need to make sure that it's a normal thing. If you have your kids go to the dentist every 6 months, they won't be traumatized later in life, and they won't be scared as an adult to go to the dentist, right? So it's best to start them young, go to the dentist every 6 months. Your teeth are really important. You want to try to avoid the periodontal disease, avoid the heart disease, anything that is related to any type of infection in the mouth. So go to the dentist every 6 months and you won't have a high costly bill later. No root canals, no dentures. You can keep your teeth as long as you want. Thank you.